Welcome to the Drum Lounge Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge Podcast. I am your flam drag finessing host, Jeremie Foster.
Big boys, and I am your Swiss Army playing Bryon Russell. We back in this thing, man.
Back in this thing, man. Coming off a great Florida Classic weekend.
Woo!
But before we even dive into Florida Classic weekend, man, let's talk about the main thing that happened. And I ain't talking about Florida Classic halftime. I ain't talking about Florida Classic features. I ain't talking about FAMU drumline. I ain't talking about Cookman drumline. I'm talking about the main event. I'm talking about the main fight.
Right, the fight. Woo!
And that was Mike Orey versus Floyd Orey versus the Florida Classic Cameraman.
It was Orey, Tyson versus Cameraman Holyfield out there, boy.
Bro, what?
I don't know if anybody watched A1 Media's footage, but that thing had some in-depth talking going on.
I'm gonna put the clip. I'm gonna put the clip right here because I got a condensed clip of it, of the whole thing zoomed in. I'm gonna put it right here so y'all can see it. But boy, I don't know what happened. But as Cookman's Drumline was doing their performance during the Florida Classic Battle of the Bands, which was this past Friday, we go get into that. For some reason, Mr. Orey approached the cameraman on some, hey, what you doing? He probably like, what you doing, baby? I told you to get
That's
back.
how he talked.
So I heard, I heard that the cameraman was, I heard that Orey was trying to tell people to get back, and everybody was abiding except for the cameraman. And the cameraman was kind of talking back to Orey, and so Orey kind of got back at him.
Hey, that would have been the end of the feature right there.
Bro.
I would have said, Bam!
Exactly. The whole band would have jumped in on that. Like, what you doing, cameraman?
Coming out the tunnels and everything, just banging his ass.
Bro, even Mr. P was trying to jump in. I was like, okay.
Hey, man.
Mr. P is our arranger.
People will whoop for Orey.
Yeah.
In a second. Even though, we had them times where we get mad at Mr. Orey, we will fight for Mr. Orey. And he will too.
Absolutely. Don't care if it's in the middle of the feature. Like, bro, I'm surprised nobody didn't just get out of pocket when they saw it.
Yeah, I think the quick solo was happening right there.
Yeah, like
I would have said.
Nah, if I was the guy that did the flip, I would have run over and punched you and put my jump
flipped in the car. I would have hit about two more backflips in the car.
Exactly. But shit, speaking of which, the Florida Classic Battle of the Bands was this past Friday, and of course, Cookman dominated. Sudden impact dominated. I mean, it was a given, man. It was a given. Not even being biased. It was given.
Yes.
Like if you literally compare the two features from Bethune-Cookman and Florida A&M, it was clear that Cookman not only had the better beats, but just the better overall performance.
Better players.
And so,
better
players.
And I was honestly disappointed.
Better designs.
I was honestly disappointed in FAMU's drumline. It was a big hint because I haven't seen nothing from them all year. I'm talking about no section clips. I think I saw a bass drum clip. I didn't know they had. When they came out there with 7, 8 snares.
Snares. I was counting where did all y'all snares go? Y'all had 12, 13 last year, right?
At first I thought, and I was saying, maybe they just cut the numbers because of the actual Florida Classic. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is the feature.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, tighten up. But I thought about it. I was like, nah.
All year we haven't really seen them.
Yeah. So I went back to an old video and looked. Nah. That's their numbers.
Nah, that's their numbers. And it's crazy. I mean, especially their tenor line. It's they had 5 tenors out there. Like two tom, 3 of the lower toms. I'm like, yo, y'all are really small. But then when I saw that, though, I was like, okay, they about to do something dope. Or things are about to be much cleaner.
Yeah.
But that was not the case. I mean, I guess we can dive into their junk slightly.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it was 8. My bad.
Yeah, it was 8. One thing I do like about FAMU though, they be having them fits, bro, for every performance. I'm like, bro, how many band kits y'all got? How many outfits y'all got?
Yeah.
Bro? Bucket hats with the Marching 100. Like, by the time you graduate from FAMU, you would have so many Marching 100
repertoire that's in your closet.
Yeah.
You know what?
Man.
Did they just get band kits like the week before?
Bruh, yeah, them 90s jumpsuits.
Which is raw.
Like, bro, how much? Bro, that jump was fire.
Yeah. I just want to say, I'll let it come out my mouth. I was disappointed. I thought, because last year, I believe, the FAMU last year is a completely different drum line from this one. Last year, they were going for necks. I'm talking about at Alabama. No, that was at their home at Bragg, and blocking up on Bama State buses. It was a year, I believe they had it on somebody else too, but they were playing. They had players. Everybody was aggressive. Now, you know, they out there with 3 cymbal players. I can't even tell which is the Scotch bass drum no more.
Yeah, exactly. And the Scotch bass drum used to have a different form too. Like, they would stroke the bass drum differently, but it's like no one knows. Oh, and I guess you can't tell because the snare head or the snake head is pointed the opposite. But still, I don't know, man. Maybe they're in a rebuilding era, but I don't know,
man. To me, colleges, you don't rebuild in a college. Like, collegiate lines don't have rebuild unless maybe you got a new band.
We was rebuilding in 2015. I don't care what nobody say. We was rebuilding.
Okay, agreed.
Like, after all the old heads left, and it was like, all right,
we got to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Like, this is our section now.
You know, now that I think about it, that was really the transitional period between what Cookman was
and
to what they are now. Yeah, I think 14 we knew like 9 cadences that year. I was actually 15. 14 we learned 9 cadences. I said, yeah, bro, I'm going for section leader. I don't even care if I don't make it or I do make it. I just want to know I tried, and I ended up making it. And we knew we learned a good little bit of cadence. That's when we learned
Cook style. Yeah.
What?
Bring back Cook style, man.
Man, yeah, the right way.
The right
way. Because I mean, we played it decent. Now, don't get me wrong, but we were figuring things out. You can look it up on YouTube. All right, now play this.
Yeah, we gonna get a few beats in. Let me see what else.
See that? It's raining sticks. Hey, the intro was raw.
Yeah, the intro was raw.
I give you the intro.
I like the intro.
That bass drum smacking it. It sound like a Kendrick Lamar song.
Hey, dude. That 1-3-4 song.
Yeah. You be tearing it up.
The slow split snare solo. That's kind of Oh, somebody dropped a cymbal? Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they did drop a cymbal.
I forgot about that. Oh, no.
I didn't think it was possible to drop a cymbal. I didn't think it was possible to drop a cymbal. Like, they ain't it wrapped around? Or maybe they was doing some type of...
take it off and throw it in the air.
Yeah, but...
Bro, if it's only 3 of y'all, please do simple stuff, bro. Because any error will be...
Look, you pausing on cuz picking that thing up.
Like,
I'm talking about my dog is in pickup mode. I have never seen a college line drop a cymbal,
bro, ever. And then now they're going to time bomb, which I thought it was dope. You know, I thought it was dope. It's just it didn't have that same effect as the 04 clip or even the latest clip or the 08 clip of them playing this.
What'd you say this is called again?
Time bomb. Time bomb. Yeah.
Fine name. Steal that.
So yeah, and they did in 04, so they try to do like a 20-year anniversary of Time Bomb, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them. But still, if you're gonna do it, execute it, man.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even go to when the sticks were dropped, but yeah, there were drop sticks. Yeah, at one point
it was drop sticks. It was dropped cymbals. Somebody said a mace was dropped too.
Oh yeah, I ain't even see that.
Me neither.
I ain't even see
but that. They said it. I believe it. Hey, whatever bad things you have, I believe you for fam.
Yeah.
But,
exactly.
I mean, Yeah, bro. There's really not much I can say. It wasn't appeasing at all.
It wasn't appeasing. Like that junk was. They stood still the entire feature. They didn't do no formations for real. I mean, they moved a little bit, but they didn't do no real formations.
Yeah.
And the second 75% of the feature was something from 04. So
yeah, and you know
it
they
wasn't
said,
that.
I was speaking to somebody, and first off, there was a meme, and it had a picture of Shayla James like from the back, and he was like, "Where is Tova?" So I guess I didn't see him there neither. So I wonder if he had anything to do with it. That first part sounded like something he wrote, but everything else, nah, it didn't seem Tova-fied.
It didn't. So, it didn't seem like I didn't see no snare solo for real. Like nothing was really fire.
He told me not to mention his name. He ain't the one that told me this, but he told me not to mention his name. But the man, the myth, the legend at FAMU, Tyreek Stewart. I don't know if y'all boys are up there sleeping on him. I don't know if anybody got anything against him. Y'all might want to put him on your staff, man. I think he lives in Tallahassee. He available.
Oh wow. Yeah, y'all need to get some music from that boy, cause whatever that joke was, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little shaky.
Now on the other hand, though, Sudden Impact came with some heat.
Beats.
Like this wasn't even fair, man. Let's look at these Impact beats.
Ooh.
Hey, we might mess around and look at this whole feature.
Look at that boy Tavion over there.
Right.
Hey, this was a long feature.
Yeah,
that feature was over 5 minutes.
Over 5 minutes, bro. We ain't better look at the whole thing.
I just want to point out
intro and then the swing part.
I just want to point out the person at the top on the far right, the snare drummer. My dog Jeremie. My boy. Look at Orey. Look at his. Whoa, yeah, boy.
I was just thinking. I wonder what Orey's son was thinking this whole time.
But I will say this: out of everybody, my dog was in attention. I'm talking about he ain't move or breathe. Yeah. He look like Orey, a spitting image of Orey right here.
Just like Orey, bro.
Like,
for y'all don't know, this is Pedro Orey's son. I think his name is Pedro Orey, right? Like Pedro Orey the second.
I think.
Oh, I may be tweaking.
Well, if it's not him, it's the other one.
Oh, okay. His two sons play for Cookman?
No, the other one don't. No, I'm just saying that might be his name.
Okay, got you. But yeah.
I'm talking about this man is literally Mr. Orey.
Literally. Good unison intro. Hella rim shots. That's on brand for Impact.
Yeah, what? Sticks be looking like. Yeah, Jameer.
So weird hearing you say that name.
All right.
Formations already. We're not even 30 seconds into the feature.
Oh, I didn't even know the tennis did that too. Look at the cameraman.
Snare solo. We're not even a minute in. And it's clean.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody got form. Inner beats. Saw how fast them paradiddles was? Come on now.
Look at Jameer.
But you see this?
Hey, you saw the visual?
Bro, everybody is chopping at 200 beats per minute, and they did this joint, and everybody caught
them boys did a regular flip, and then flipped that thing back. I ain't never did
that. Bro, them folks said 200 BPMs.
That was wrong.
200 BPMs, and nobody dropped their stick.
Man,
Impact over everybody.
Whoever said they don't execute, man, you can go find a boulder and kick it with no shoes on.
Literally, bro, they just murdered that
bit, and your feet need to look like this by the end of your kick.
Bro, what? Like, you can do that. Joe.
Look at that. Look, even pause.
In pause, bro. Like everybody's form is just there, bro. Everybody in the box, legs equally spaced apart. Like form is just totally intact. Everybody looking straight. Nobody drum leaning. Like this is percussion.
Well, I'm about to cut.
This is PPP.
Oh, I got another snare player named Joshua. He came for me 2 years ago. He the tallest one.
Oh yeah.
He the tallest one all the way in the back.
All right, so yeah, that was a good intro into the tambourine cowbell ride. But I do want to go to this other section of the feature that they did.
Please.
And it was a total shocker for me.
What's the word? They went into when you're like trying to say innovative.
Innovative, yes.
These men. out here changing the game. You saw them Alpha Phi Alpha tenors out there doing that little that little thing.
Doing a little
after cuz
Egyptian jump.
After cuz did the little backflip.
Oh yeah. They went to exactly. You're welcome.
Oh, please.
You're welcome. So, shout out to the tenors too. The tenors always put a lot of effort in putting a performance for features.
The Jackson 5 tenors.
Exactly. But now y'all gotta listen to this section in particular of the feature. This was just an absolute conversation, and this is like halfway to the end of the feature. To be honest, up until this part, I was like, okay, this feature is kind of dragging along. It's pretty long. Like, so
it's pretty long.
I wonder when they're gonna cut it off. Like, I wonder when they're gonna cut it off. And so I was starting to get a bit bored. But then they crunked this part halfway in, and it literally got my attention back. So this is literally how you're supposed to do features.
This is how
you're supposed to do it. This is how you do it.
I was just about to say something about that tenor back there, but that's the dude that did the flip. Look at them Alpha Phi Alpha tenors.
You hear that swung rhythm?
Yes. That's so raw. When they put them glasses on.
Whole section in swung.
Everybody. And just holding it together too. When they put them glasses on?
I have no idea. I literally have no idea. Like, everybody have glasses.
Right.
When did this happen? When did this happen? Gat. Come on,
like,
bro. In the middle of the groove, some random section is doing another random section is doing
man, I
just
guarantee
so hard,
you,
bro.
this man made this sitting on the drum set and
bro,
said,
and I can also guarantee you all this junk is written out on paper,
yeah,
like handwritten. Like,
I think if anybody wants to know a key trick to great parts, Mr. Orey does it too. He goes on drum set and just plays a beat and repeatedly plays it over and over and over. Maybe he like add like one little thing in there. And that's what you just heard. You just heard a human drum set. Literally,
yep. And a lot of people say like Jackson State is kind of the epitome of how a human drum set would sound when they try to achieve that drum set sound with their cadences. I think this just washed all that out.
Right.
Like, this just cleaned all that Jackson State junk all the way up when it comes to sounding like a drum set. Like, we got to play that again. Hold up.
that just made me want to do this.
Like, they revolutionized the cymbal ride.
They did. We did, dude.
Right. And then, of course, they gonna chop like crazy. I guess we can do the ending.
Yeah. What you mean? I guess we can do the ending. We're going to.
Yeah, we can do the ending. Because the ending is always fine. Like, the ending is always
a man. This man is the definition of in your face. Give them everything you got,
bro. Everybody play the same notes,
literally.
So that they can know. The simple sticking that's so effective, bro. Oh my god. Look, everybody playing with confidence.
Right.
Nobody look like they don't know the part.
The look. We were talking about that before.
The look.
Make it look easy.
Like, look, everybody look like they went to jail for murder.
Especially him, Jeremie. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at Josh.
Like, bro, this is 5 minutes 30 seconds in, and everybody's still whacking the heck out their drums.
Boy, what? That boy Josh in the front.
Boom.
Classic tag, baby.
Shout out to Impact, man.
Standing ovation.
Shout out to Impact, man. As y'all know, we always do the two kicks at the end. That is literally the tradition for us. And they absolutely redefined it.
Sudden Impact, man. Hey, kudos.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job, man.
Now I want to know what time they got out of practice for that one, boy.
That's what I want to know. I want to know when they started rehearsing this junk, because this feature is so long. They had to have started getting the pieces to this junk like months before. Had to.
I think.
It was a couple of times for us that where we had like a piece of some music earlier in the season.
Never looked at it.
Another piece. Yeah, never looked at it again. And then he just be like, all right, hey, that from earlier in the season, bring that out. We better play that.
Hey.
So I wonder if they did that this year too.
They say, hey, y'all remember that thing I passed out? Play it. And we be like,
yeah, right.
Look, we'd be like,
right. Right? The Mr. Krabs meme.
What? You mean right here? Yeah, man. But Cookman did their thing, man. Hands down, the
absolutely
best feature. That was the best drumline performance all season from all HBCU drumlines.
For sure. I want to, because you know how the next marching season after percussion feature, we always bring back the feature from the previous year. I wonder how they're going to abbreviate this one. Because
they better not.
I feel like they need to make that swung part one cadence and then, I don't know, cut the first half and make that a cadence.
Yeah, man.
Even though the swung part
I say they should take the swung. The swung part needs to stay in there, but after this year, they need to just keep that swung cadence in the book. They said it was called swung time, a swing time, or something like that.
Oh, so it was a separate thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously.
You know, he writes in the segments and then gives it. They said that part specifically was called it's swing time or swung time, something like that. Mm-hmm. And that thing, nasty.
That man went crazy.
Yeah, man.
That man went crazy.
I'm gonna text him right now and say, congratulations.
Yeah, we had an excellent feature, man. Had excellent numbers. Like the drumline is looking healthy.
Yes.
Every instrument, every section is maxed out on the number of individual. Well, I guess quints, we had 5 quints instead of 6. But
I haven't seen that.
They sounded clean.
I haven't seen them do 9 basses in a while, neither.
Oh yeah, exactly. Since 2018, I think.
I mean, I always thought having 9 was just odd. Like, if maybe we can go to 10, that'd be like, okay, all right. But 9 is like one of your guys is always missing.
Especially when they on the field. Like, I think they used to have all 9 on the field, and like one rank used to have a random bass drum.
Yeah,
in it. I'm like,
and then it was just kind of
that's weird.
It's kind of off dead. But anyway, 12 cymbals, 12 snares.
Everybody.
I don't even know 9 tenors. I think
9 tenors. Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah.
We the
shout out to Cook.
We the best in my DJ Khaled voice.
Exactly. We literally best.
Yeah, man.
Well, pivoting from the Battle of the Bands. The Battle of the Bands was that Friday, and then the Saturday was the actual Florida Classic football game that comprised of Bethune-Cookman's halftime show and Florida Classic.
Florida Classic's commercial break.
Exactly. And again, even here, Cookman dominated. Like, Cookman went crazy. I mean, now when it comes to halftime shows, I do tend to like look forward to FAMU's halftime show because they tend to actually sound good. Like, for some reason, they tend to sound good.
Don't. Yeah, they sound good, definitely, and we definitely sound good. I guess the only thing I will say is I never know what to expect in FAMU show. And I'm not saying our show is predictable. I because I've been there for 5 years, I can tell you the format. So I'm looking.
Although when Cookman whooped, I mean, of course, you know, at some point Cookman usually play Let's Go Wildcats, and we make the BCU when we play Let's Go Wildcats. But this past time they made 120, and even though that's like a small change, but they made 120 to represent Cookman being open for 120 years. Even though that's a small change, I was like, oh, cool, that's different.
Oh, it is
like
120 years. When I watched it, it was hard for me to hear the announcer, so I couldn't really hear what it was.
Oh, okay,
I thought it was a Tallahassee area code or something like that. Not Tallahassee, Orlando area code.
Yeah.
So
nah, 120 years. Like, that was the big thing. I thought at homecoming, right? But yeah. And then, of course, at the end of their show, they made the Scam You. They made letters that spelled out Scam You.
That was hilarious. I think every Florida Classic, each band takes a shot at the other band. I think theirs was like didn't they have like an iota out there digging up the BCC for them? I
don't know what was going on with theirs. Because the video I saw, I didn't see they didn't show the jumbotron, so I really didn't see what they made.
I think it was a dude, and he looked like he had
a
shovel. You know what?
Got a whole podcast.
Let's pull it.
Yeah.
They had, but from what I saw, they had a dude that had a shovel, and they had BCC. I mean, let's just get this out of the way. We've been BCU for years now.
Like,
so
literally,
I don't know where people still getting life mixed up. What, since 07, right? Matter of fact,
07, since 07.
Look at that. I got it on my pad.
Since 2007.
Yeah, well, I got info in my house. But yeah, since 2007 it's been BCU. So I don't know if they just old or, you know what, we gonna make it say BCC. Hey, nah, yeah, it ain't really work out like that, pimp. And they had Iota out there. And he was like shoveling, shoveling the ground. So I was like,
why you say Iota specifically? Because
the whole time they was making bodies, and in the bodies that they were making, they had a dude that had he was holding the stick like this, and at the bottom of it, it was like it looked like a shovel. song.
Okay.
They were making a whole bunch of automobiles out there. They made a bike. They made a scooter.
Now they are the king of that though.
Yeah, nah.
It is muted for the people who watching. It is muted, so because they're trash.
Wow.
But I just want to see. I do want to see all the images they made. You know what? When I was I actually came to the Florida Classic before I went to Cookman when they played Bust Your Windows in 08. When folks played Bust Your Windows, made a gigantic car, and the drum majors marched over to the car and like broke the window of the car.
Yeah, that was hard.
Bro, that was so fire to me. I was in high school like, yo, this is hard, but what could So I always look forward to like what images they or like what motion images they're gonna make.
Y'all saw they made the bike. Now they got the
scooter.
They
got the scooter. What else they got?
They did it though. I give them that. That little scat. They can do that scatter drill thing.
They made Maze and Beverly
with that extra long E at the top. Frank Beverly Maze.
Yeah, Glow. Boo. They're trying to get a retweet from Glorilla.
I bet they do. Oh, look at them boys over there. Look at them boys.
Yeah, you see them boys over there in the corner.
Yeah. We'll wait for you to be done. That's what they saying.
Oh, okay, I see now. Okay.
Yeah, see? So it look like a shovel, right? That's why I say it's older.
Bro, why do they got the dash in between BC-C?
I never even... Bethune-Cookman College.
They are idiots.
Bethune-Cookman College.
Nah, they are idiots.
Yeah, people is dumb. Look, why? I didn't even notice that.
Why does it say BC-C?
Oh, wow.
Like Bethune-Cookman dash?
Bethune-Cookman College.
Okay, yeah. So clear. I mean, shout out to them doing the image, but you got to get the info right.
You see what I'm saying? Now get off the field, please.
I almost want to say that like all of this stuff be intentional of them, like. Cause you know how they did Jack Opt that one year, and Jack Opt was like totally misplaced.
You intentionally
they were supposed to be playing
a dummy, then by all means.
Exactly, like they were supposed to be spelling jackpot, but they spelled Jack Opt. I'm like, bro, is this intentional? Like y'all are really messing up.
Intentional. But the tuba player that was in the bathroom that came out late, that was intentional.
Right.
Dropping the cymbals is intentional. Dropping
the sticks,
intentional.
Right.
Dropping the mace. Intentional. So it was
exactly.
You could tell that whole thing was a lot more put together last minute than we were. So yeah, I ain't much I can say. Cookman 3000, FAMU 0.
I'm trying to see what standout songs from Cookman's halftime were there.
Oh, you really gotta ask? Pretty Brown Eyes? Did you not hear it?
Oh yeah. I'm tweaking. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what the hell? So yeah. That's why I gotta go to. I gotta go.
Yeah, I was gonna make that my fifth quarter too, boy.
Yeah. I was too, but that job was too perfect. And I gotta play this whole thing.
So if anybody's watching, I felt like Cookman played Pretty Brown Eyes forever ago.
Before?
I just don't know when. But
probably in like I think it's a clip of it too. Damn. But yeah, South Carolina State though. Yeah, y'all can get y'all version out of there.
What?
Y'all can get y'all version out of there. I got Cookman version over here right
everybody. Over everybody.
Definitely shout out to South Carolina State. But boy, when they played that Pretty Brown Eyes, when I heard the announcer say Pretty Brown Eyes, I was like, oh.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. I understand it now.
Yeah, we understand the assignment.
The first two notes.
I thought that was a countdown. Not countdown. I forgot the name of the song.
Jacko goo,
man.
Bro.
Sound too.
The sound, man. That's impact. That. Let me not act like a Neo.
Yeah. The classic play loud as you can and just slow it down.
Classic drum majors.
Yeah, I was just about to say
going
that.
Crazy.
Out there doing the Bell Biv DeVoe dances. I thought 14K was gonna come out and do it with them.
Me too. Literally me too.
Yeah.
Cause they started doing their thing like they about to dance with us.
Okay. Replay. Come on, man.
Like they
It's like Cookman knows who to give the parts to.
Yeah.
And when to give the parts to.
Literally.
You're going to hear what you're supposed to hear.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Cookman, man. Shout out to y'all just continuously sounding great as a marching band organization.
For sure. And shout out the Florida Classic Battle of the Bands happens, and that's where all the high schools come together. At that, they had a little battle after the fact. The drumlines did, and some of the most popular drumlines in the South, not even South Florida, in Florida, period. Evans drumline, topped by Travis from Bethune-Cookman. Palm Beach Lakes drumline, topped from Forest from Bethune-Cookman. Miramar, topped by
a band director who went to Cookman.
A band director went to Cookman, yeah, Kevin. The percussion instructor necessarily didn't go to Cookman. I believe his name is Eli. But he necessarily didn't go to Cookman. But he, whatever he's doing, it's working.
Exactly.
They had a battle, and those are all the top prestigious schools that went over there, and they all did a phenomenal job. I don't know if Master Foster will play a clip from them, but it's.
I want to look at the entire thing so that we can deep dive. We can deep dive next year because I want to give every drumline justice.
Okay.
I mean, not next year, but next episode.
Well, Palm Beach Lakes High School from West Palm Beach, Florida. Dang, I forgot the other one already. Evans High School from Orlando, Florida, and then you had Miramar High School from Miramar, Florida, and they all went out there and did their thing. I won't get into it because he didn't see it, but I do have my opinions about the whole battle thing. But regardless, beats were beating.
Again, shout out to Florida Classic. We always shout out Dollar Watson on this show, but he's just the epitome of what a band social media influencer is supposed to be. The way he was working that room at the Amway Center was just absolutely incredible. Like he had everybody just going crazy compared to Rod Z. I mean, shout out to Rod Z. That's Fred. You know, he's the host of Battle of the Bands back in the day. But it wasn't that electric.
Yeah.
That boy Dollar Watson had that junk jumping in there. So I'm like, okay, hey, renew that man contract every year.
Renew his contract.
Shout out to him, man.
Florida Blue Classic sponsor him.
Right.
I think he got a whole uniform that got the Florida Blue Classic.
Exactly.
On it.
Exactly.
Look, I'm sorry.
I ain't never seen Rozzy in the uniform.
Right. I seen him in the DJ booth.
What? the hopping and jumping, some cute shit.
But yeah, y'all, it was a Florida Classic weekend. We really dove into it. Gave y'all everything that we had from the Florida Classic feature to the bands to even the high schools. But now we got to dive out of that, man, because there's a lot of things that was going on outside of the Florida Classic, boy.
Yeah, absolutely, boy. It was a couple of battles. Alcorn and Jackson was one of them.
That is the biggest thing that's the talk of the world right now. Oh, my gosh. Even with me, I was surprised when I watched it. So Alcorn State's drumline, TOP, they did a little head-to-head. I think this was both of their last games, too. And Jackson State's Warren Thunder, they both came to the 50 and had a little exchange, and you saw what you wanted to see from both. In my opinion, and I will say this, the types of drums that they use where they are, it's not a battle of who's the better drum line. It's honestly a battle of who's more intense, who's going to get caught slipping. Every one little mistake is what's going to whoop you out of the fight. So
absolutely.
With me watching the whole battle, I don't know if people are going to agree with me. If you didn't watch it, don't say nothing. But I give that dub to Alcorn, man.
Hey, man, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Yeah,
and I big up Jackson State a lot. But boy, Alcorn stood up today, or in this clip
that day,
and we can actually that day they was like, nah, we about to make a name for ourselves,
and they did their thing, man. It was crazy. But the biggest thing was, and I always say, beats win battles. I think Jackson had the better beats better material. But I just think Alcorn was cleaner and they were more creative. So and you can kind of tell. Somebody made a meme about them two people in the middle. They said they just found them and said, "Hey, if you can fit this uniform, you can play." I was like, "Oh God, dog."
They were like, "Hey man, we ain't got that many uniforms left. See what you can find."
Hey, if you can, hey man, I'll take the sticks for you,
bro. I used to hate that junk, boy. Freshman year, we get the biggest uniform. Well, at least me, I was like 90 pounds freshman year.
Was.
I had the biggest junk ever.
The wind blew. this Jeremie in the wind.
Uniform going. Now we gonna see a cadence from Jackson State and Alcorn. Let's see what
you gotta play that.
Oh,
nigga, what?
That was just fire. I wonder if any of this stuff ever be on paper.
I always wanted to know that.
With all these schools. I wonder if they write this stuff out or I feel like it's by rote though.
I always wanted to know that. That's crazy if it's by rote.
Yeah.
I don't know because it's got Brandon Stanley. He wrote cadence for Georgia Mass Band before, and it sounded just like these cadences, but it was on paper. Yeah. So, and I was looking at it, I was like, "Oh, now that is what they played."
Yeah.
So now they did it though.
Yeah, okay. So maybe so then. At least for Jackson State.
You see the bass drum back there?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I know this is crazy, but do their sticks look long?
They do.
Boys.
Yeah, they do look longer.
Boys playing with these.
What? Now, what are those?
I think they're bio sticks.
Bios? Somebody got a rose on their band uniform?
Yeah, he graduated. I think he is. But the thing is, it's just what they're playing is clearer. It's not as intricate as what Bama State. Wow.
Jackson
what
State.
Jackson State was playing. But
yeah, they was just going crazy. All that was clean.
Yeah, it was just singles, but it still did it. Clean. It's not too much.
Did they switch to the right? That wasn't bad, man. Hey, man. And then it gets crazy too. So
yeah, I watched the whole thing, man. And I give it to them because I give it to Alcorn because they were cleaner, and because Jackson State, I think they next cadence. No, it wasn't their next. It was the cadence after that, like their third cadence. When I tell you that junk was so much trash can water, I was like, on drums like that. Normally, it's hard for me to because it's not as high pitched as that.
Yeah,
so it's harder for me to tell if they're dirty or clean. But because it's Jackson State, I can see them play and you can hear if it's clean or not.
Yeah.
So you just heard when they were clean and when they were dirty.
When things were hella. Like when things sound like with them drums, when they be dirty, it sounds like when a TV is not connected to the antenna, and it's just like that. Yeah, it sounds like a forever buzz roll. And he's like, bro, y'all are doing 5 strokes. Why does that sound like a buzz roll?
Right, exactly. And when I heard that, at first I was like, okay, it's their drums. But then they played part like piss clean. And then they did it again and messed up. And then what they really messed up is they had a part where they had like movements. And people was like, yeah. And I was like, oh no, it's a video. And they're like, oh, they don't know it. They don't know it.
And that's what happens, man. Got to know that material, boy. That's actually surprising for Jackson State, bro.
Very.
Like you would expect them to, especially when it comes to these drum battle energy. You would expect Jackson State to come with the intensity,
the max.
But they got out cleanliness, out drumline.
Yeah, man. Battle, and it's okay. It's okay to take L's.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
And I know, and I pray that you all had that mentality. Taking L's is perfectly fine. You leave, you get better from it, and you come back and you add up, like, and you go from there. But yeah, Alcorn, no pun intended. Alcorn on top.
Right. Alcorn on top, man. That battle. In other drumline news, Alabama State, they unleashed a new cadence, and you know both of us are fans of Alabama State, or at least I'm a distant fan. I don't really tune in as much as of late, but definitely in my younger years I was the biggest Alabama State fan, and so we saw that they presented a new cadence called Lottery Ticket. I believe.
I think that's what I saw somebody post that. So I don't know, everything they supposed to be having 2 T's in it, so they'd be like, look at these new beats.
No, but it was definitely funky. Them boys definitely went crazy, man. It's fine. It's a fine new school Alabama State cadence.
Yeah, but is everybody light skinned on their line now? What in the world? Everybody out here.
Ain't nobody dark.
Yeah, ain't nobody dark out here. What in the world?
Ain't nobody dark out here.
Just a whole bunch of Drakes on the line.
Right.
That's some good tuning on them snares too, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that little bass beat that they do is just so generic in every cadence they got.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, ready, and I think that's in every cadence.
Got an 8 from 16.
Yeah. That jump bugs me. Like when your hat don't fit because of your hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Somebody on Cookman and FAMU was like that too. At the feature I saw.
Your head will be shaved.
That part got me. I was like, okay.
Hold on.
I see y'all.
Man. And they known for them
I see y'all.
To me, they known for them weird beats, man. The beats just be...
Yeah, the weird beats.
Whatever. Just randomly hopping
all
off
that
of
junk,
what they playing.
All that junk that Isaiah got me doing. That's literally pure Bama State, bro. Like,
I see Cuz down there too.
All they're doing. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's kind of off topic. Do they say the drums look little?
Yeah, they do. They look tiny.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just the natural Bama State tag.
Right.
Well, actually, somebody else played that, I think.
FAMU.
Do they?
I think you told me that. But did you not tell me that?
I think I did. I think they just started off and they just smacked the left hand real hard. So they say,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's the same rhythm. It's the same rhythm.
I think FAMU just starts it off like it'll be Bama State will be 1, 2, ready, and yeah. But I think FAMU does 1, 2, ready, and.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I do think it's the same thing. Oh, you thought you tricked me. With everything that we talked about today is the day for the lounge and chop. I know I've been postponing it.
Sir.
That's on me, man. That's on me. I got my students. We getting ready for our competition season, and we're about to come. We're about to hit the ground running. We're not even hitting the ground running. We're gonna hit the ground sprinting, full speed. What's that fast Jamaican? Him.
Usain
Bolt. Yeah, that's us.
What's that fast Jamaican?
My bad. So yeah, you all. I wrote my lounge and chop for you all, and as you know, I write my lounge and chops based off of a particular rudiment because I want to make sure that I educate you all, as well as letting you all know how you can really dig into a drum rudiment. So this week we have it based off of the 40 standard American rudiment known as the Swiss Army triplet. And if you don't know what that is, it's a triplet form. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just a flam. Oops. It's just a flam, a right, and then a left. So flam, right, left. A Swiss Army triplet. That's one of your 40. I tell you all the time, make sure your 40 is learned. Your 40 has to be learned no matter what. All right. So with that being said, with this lounge and chop, I wanted to kind of play that throughout the whole thing and kind of spice it up a little bit, give it a little bit of salt and pepper with the all in all seasoning. You feel me? So the first one is, if you ever gridded anything, you do the 1, 2, 3 pattern. This one I just did the 1 and then the 3 pattern. So I said for the first 2 beats. Again. So all it is accent on the first note and then the third note.
Okay.
And that's all you play for the first one. The next thing, oh, by the way, I had to tell you my sticks, the Camden Web Silver Foxes. So don't nobody look at it crazy. These are the replicas he made of Silver Foxes. And they feel good. Anyway, so you have 1 and then 3. The next one is a Swiss drag. A Swiss drag is a formulation of the Swiss Army triplet, but you just do a drag on the second note. So all together. And then the next one is a flam 3. Normally it'd be a flam 3, 2, 1, but it's just a flam, and then you run 3 afterwards, and then 1. Again, the first.
See them tenudos. Yeah. So them tenudos are with a 6.
Yeah, the tenudos at a 6. Make sure it's all heard. Okay, so the whole first measure, you got. Two, ready, and. You got me talking like how I'm teaching my students.
That's how it is, man. Hey, make sure y'all paying attention.
Really. So. All right. So now, with that being said, we go on to the second measure. It's still Swiss Armies. You're playing that throughout the whole lounge and chop number 3. But now you're going to accent 2 and 3. So you're going to say. One more time. And that's all you do. And then on the third beat, you're going to play a Swiss Army. You're playing through the whole thing, but you're going to put a buzz on the second note. Open back. There you go. And then you have the last part. You just do a quick little Swiss Army, but now you're doing it in 16th notes. And then you're going to buzz the last 2 notes.
That's when they get funky.
Yeah. So you want to give everybody, just end it off on them. So now the whole second measure. 2, ready, and. 2, ready, and. And then you have lounge and shop number 3. All together, these 2 measures. You can make it as nasty as you want, but it's all at 120. My band already taught me, if you ever want to do something at 120, sing that little march. And it's always going to be at 120. So...
And it's always gonna be at 120.
That's a 120 tempo. And I literally have that burned in my head. So if somebody tell me, be like, "Hey, play it at 95 beats per minute," I'll be like, "Okay." And then I'll just slow it down from there and be like, "Okay, I'm somewhere in the range." But anyway, lounge and shop number 3, all together. 2, ready, and. 2, ready, and. And there you go. All tempo. Oh man, ready, and. I'm over here struggling playing my own piece.
We can edit all this out.
No, don't edit this one. I'm finna run it. Yeah, boy.
That's that one, but hey, now you know what we got to do. Now that you done learned this, I want to see No, wait. I'm gonna say this like entertainment. Okay. Now I done learned this lick. I want to see how I want to incorporate this in my chops. So how should I do that? How should I do that?
So y'all saw me. The way I was teaching, I was always struggling playing it. But let me.
Oh shit! Yeah.
No, sorry, dog. I'm the GOAT. Yeah, don't. You better not cut it out either.
That nigga said, you said, I don't know what you did, but you did something crazy.
Tearing it up, boy. Loud and shout number
As you
2,
can see,
gentlemen.
This is a perfect triplet felt exercise here. So you can clearly incorporate this in anything that you got that's spree based, triplet based, anything that's flam accent based, Swiss Army triplet. Like, you can incorporate this in your chops. So learn it. Post yourself playing it, tag us, tag Bryon, tag the Drum Lounge pod page, tag me, and we'll check it out, man.
Matter of fact,
check it out.
Cookman just played that Swan thing. Hold on.
Exactly, that would have been fine.
All right, bro. Hey, it's going in my feature, y'all. Just act like you never seen it after you learn it. Loud to Chop 3, ladies and gentlemen. We keep up with
Loud to Chop number 3, man. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess we can go on and pivot to the fifth quarter segment. We're gonna pivot to the fifth quarter segment, and for y'all, for y'all that don't know, fifth quarter segment, that's when we pick a band song or drumline clip that we thought was cool for the week, whether it be old or new, and we just play it on the pod. And so, I got something specifically Florida Classic related. I know previous episode I was totally dogging out FAMU, but I mean, I had to do that. It was before the Classic. You got to dog FAMU out before the Classic.
And then afterwards, that's all love.
Then after show love, exactly. Then after show love. So today I'm actually going to play a FAMU clip of them playing Time Bomb in 08.
Oh, it was 08?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, it was 04, but they played it again in 08.
Oh.
Like at a practice, like a practice clip. And yeah, this was how the jump was supposed to be executed, but
you know,
but yeah.
Hey man, Top Bomb must be a amazing cadence. Ooh, where you find this? Good lord.
So yeah, here go FAMU Z28 Time Bomb. Three cymbals again. Maybe they did the three cymbals on purpose. Nah.
I'm really interested in it. My bad. I had never seen this one. Come on.
Hey, my boy. Look at my boy. Hey.
That was Demetrius?
Huh?
That was Demetrius?
Nah. I forgot his name, but he from Atlanta. I mean, he from Doug. I did think that sticker was fire that they did.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
So he got a monkey on his drum.
That's some FAMU jump.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Doc James out there about 90 years old.
Yeah. Got the Orey belt pants on. They said that man did 60 years with the drumline.
Crazy.
60 years?
Crazy.
What is the retirement?
Bro.
Ooh! That's outside.
Outside, man. And they are quaking.
Oh my gosh.
I just got a problem with their drums sounding like stock snares.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh my gosh, man. That,
yeah, that drum.
I'm gonna say it again, bro. That is outside. That FAMU was like what?
That was a different.
You better
FAMU.
not have been sleeping that morning. D. All right, I'm up.
Nope. Yeah, you're up now. So,
but
shout out to FAMU, man. That was in plan time, the original time,
especially in 08. Don't battle me with that because I'm going home. Now, like you just said, man, it's Florida Classic. Last week we did everything kind of hinted towards the Florida Classic, and we're gonna do that big again. I'm doing this one in dedication to both of our best friends, Torrance Plummer. You're gonna see him on the show real shortly too. So be on the lookout because that man is a fool. That man is an inhibitor of disgusting.
And just for context, he was like he said he was our freshman brother, but he was also a section leader with us. Quint player was a section leader with us in what 2015,
16.
16, yeah.
And what?
So we was all running the section. That was hard. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, destroyed the section. This is what you want to do. Wonka 2012 said so.
Exactly. It was a time. Man. It was a time.
Yeah, man, he was section leader with us, and there was an actual body. Look at him looking at the camera. There was an actual body camera, drum camera of the Florida Classic coming out of the tunnel, and you won't see this anywhere else. But they got Torrance Plummer on there playing his beats and doing it well too. This is sound quality. This is quality in intuition thing. I don't know if did he almost drop his stick or am I thinking about Pudge's video?
That might be Pudge.
Yeah,
that might be Pudge.
But all I wanted, I'm not gonna dig into the whole thing because that thing is 12 minutes long. I just wanted to play us coming out the tunnel and then at the end, where he did his little freestyle. Because boy, but no, it's a whole thing. You can watch the whole show, and you see the title up there. You can watch him do the whole. This is me and his senior year, and Jeremie had one more semester. But this is both of our senior years and what we did on our Florida class. You gonna see me in that thing too, baby. But yeah, man.
Yeah, this a fine little behind the scenes, just how it is in the middle of a field show. So definitely.
And shout out to Terrence Griffin too. Terrence Griffin, he's the one that uploaded this. He has a whole bunch of footage. You record a lot of stuff, Terrence, and we don't ever see that footage, man. I'm not crazy.
Exactly.
We're in so many battles that we done had, and we see you in the middle. I'm finna get off camera. Look. So we have a battle. This is all you see.
Just him.
And we be like, we battling getting intense.
He just random.
Yeah, like bro, what's going on? And we don't ever see that footage. He's like a Mr. Milam when it comes down to the footage, man.
Yeah.
But he does have quality.
Mr. Milam.
Yeah.
Wow.
but y'all, Mr. Milam he used to be the tech guy at Cookman. And when I tell you, there's so much footage at Cookman, the Florida State battle, everything.
Yeah.
And he used to always record everything. Never seen it.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at, man. But
yeah, man. So shout out to Terrence. You uploaded this thing, and then I wish you would upload the other 50 videos. But I do appreciate you uploading this video. This is very historic.
Exactly, man. This one is fire.
Look at everybody. You see people talking in the tunnel like, all right, y'all boys, it's game time.
About to get into
Put up or shut up.
It's time. Crab's nervous.
Ooh. He actually said BCC. He ain't never said that ever.
Right.
Sound quality. Look at Malcolm. Look at him. That's why we got new drums. Look at them spots. Spots look like this.
Terrible. I ain't heard a rim knock yet.
What? I don't think he do one. He might hit like one or two. That's them.
We can do that. We can do the fanfare. Oh yeah, we did this.
Set. Boom. Look at his drum set technique. I don't even know what the Cookman Quint for me. I thought it was flat.
I did too.
Yeah, but I don't know. He probably learned that from Pudge, and Pudge taught him something. He gonna tell everybody they wrong.
Oh, drum major inches. Yeah, exactly. Is that me in the back?
Probably is.
We did the kick in there? I mean, not the kick, but the... Oh, yeah, that was me. We did the...
Is this a feature where Orey was like, you gotta play boom, shut-down, something like that when we was outside at the corner.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we made a drumline. He had never said nothing to us about a drum major feature. For some reason, he just didn't like that drum major feature. He came out there and warped that whole thing, boy. He said
it was too too soft.
Yeah,
or something. He was like, nah, it needs to be more.
Boom, shut-down, boom, shut-down, boom, shut-down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then
so we can start from we can start from the list or what? Shake 'em. No, not the dance routine. Okay, yeah, we start from the right.
Boy got the meanest French grip ever. Boy. Yeah, he got the playing with that French grip.
That cadence right there is so fast.
Right.
They need to turn that to a marcher cadence.
Impact March number 2. You know, I always thought it was unique that they start this on their left hand.
Oh, I never knew that.
Here you go.
That boy went crazy.
Man. You can find all these little exclusive clips on the Florida Classic. But shout out to Torrance for real, man. He did his thing on that one.
Yeah. Shout out my boy, man. Shout out my boy. Hey, and shout out to you for tuning into this episode.
Shout out to you for subscribing.
Please be sure.
Shout out to you for liking the video.
Shout out to you for following the Drum Lounge Pod. Follow us on our individual social media pages.
For sure.
And
if you see anything that you like, man, let us know what you think about the Florida Classic. You know, the FAMU battle between Sudden Impact and I don't even know what the drumline's called now. FAMU drumline.
Z28 or something like that.
It's whatever you all call yourselves. Tell us, let us know what you think about that. What you think about the halftime
Exactly,
show.
man.
You like the little iota digging up BC BC what? But the Cookman University,
exactly.
Or do you like the Scam U? What you feel about the Florida Classic? Let us know your thoughts on it.
But always remember, man, if you practice today, good job. Here's a cookie, but go practice. If you planned on practicing today, but you just didn't get to it, why wait for something that you can do right now, man? Why?
Scoot up, because
go practice.
My favorite part.
Just go and practice right now.
My favorite part. Let me scoot up.
But if you did not practice, and you didn't even plan on it, you ain't even touch your sticks, you ain't looked at no drumming content, you ain't even check out the pod, but for some reason you're at this part where I do my speech, you are trash.
Everybody get right, man. We'll see you next week.
All right, y'all.